That's when my mother left us. Everyone called her a fraud. That's right. Everyone thought... Wait, hang on. Why was she kind of pointed out as a fraud when the defense's argument was that he wasn't in his right mind, so shouldn't be punished, rather than an actual defense position saying he didn't do it? Everyone thought she was, you see. Yet, now that I think about it, it seems the one who lied was Gregory Edgeworth's ghost. Gregory Edgeworth must have known who shot him. I don't believe it. That doesn't make any sense. Couldn't he have been mistaken? Like he thought it was Yanni Yogi who shot him? You're saying he falsified his testimony? That Edgeworth's dad lied to protect his son? It's only a possibility, mind you. A possibility nonetheless. Move. What can we do now? No. Is there anything else? Can I present that? Gregory Edgeworth. He was a gifted man. His death was truly a loss. I wonder what would have become of Von Karma were he alive. Wait, what? What would have happened to Von Karma? It's a bullet hole in the window. Hang on, what evidence have I got? Oh, I should go to the police. Was auction depleted at the time of incident. No clues found on the scene. Trapped in elevator returning from lost trial with son. One bullet found in heart. Murder weapon was fired twice. Yanni Yogi trapped in an elevator with Edgeworth's memory lost due to oxygen deprivation after his arrest. Fiancée Polly Jenkins committed suicide. That's why the parent is called Polly. Now, the gun we've got for this one, for this trial, fired 3 times. Only 2 shots heard, 1 bullet found. What if... What if the gun that was there is a red herring? And it's been shot through? Because Yanni Yogi doesn't really have a reason for doing it, unless you go down that temporary insanity due to lack of oxygen and wanting the oxygen, blah, 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 blah. Are we saying that the second shot was without through the window? Because we only have, according to Miles Edgeworth, we only have one shot accounted for. If Miles Edgeworth's dream is correct, that he fired, he threw the pistol and it fired as it flew. Or was it someone outside the lift firing in? Which would most likely be Von Karma. Just thinking, because he's a major character we've interacted with, and he also had probably the best motive if his career was going to get damaged. Right. Let's head to Criminal Affairs Department. Maybe we can find something more here. There's hardly anyone here. Everyone must be out looking for the old guy, Yogi. Ah, it's you! I don't think Gumshoe will be coming back today. He's staying out late looking for someone. Sounds like Detective Gumshoe is pounding the pavement for real. We were wondering if we could check out the records room again. Well now, I can't have just anyone wandering around in there. But I guess Mr. Von Karma is in there now anyway. You can go in as long as he's there. Von Karma. Yes, he just arrived actually. Von Karma's in the records room. Nick, let's hurry. Is he messing with the records? Is it going to be that there's no record for DL6 or something? Dusty as always. We were only here just yesterday. I'm sure they just haven't had time to clean. What's wrong, Nick? Nothing. Just noticing he isn't here. Von Karma? Von Karma. Oh no. That goes here. Forgotten cases rotting away for eternity. Nick, let's get what we need and get out of here. All this dust is getting to me. I'm assuming it's not going to be here. Huh? One of the drawers here is open. Someone must have been looking in it recently. Label says unsolved cases, evidence. Unsolved cases? Nick, the file for DL6. It's completely empty. Well, what? What are you doing in here? Eek. Von Karma. You. How do you know my name? Huh? Have we met? What are you saying? We see each other every day, don't we? We're Miles Edgeworth's defense team. Defense team? I beg your pardon, you see, I rarely remember defense attorneys. They're like bugs to me, needless things to be crushed. I can see how this guy was Edgeworth's mentor. Edgeworth. Mr. Edgeworth is your student, right? A romanticist who still can't shed that veneer of amateurism. Just like his father, always second-rate. Mr. Von Karma, you had an axe to grind with Mr. Gregory Edgeworth, didn't you? Me? A grudge against a mere defense attorney? He dealt a blow to your otherwise perfect trial record. So you did, but what I don't get is, why did you take his son under your wing afterwards? The son of your most bitter rival. That, my dear attorney, is none of your business. Tomorrow will be the last day of the trial. It's been a while since I've had a defense attorney last this long. Still, you will lose in the end. Miles Edgeworth will admit his own guilt. His guilt of 15 years ago, you mean? You're quite the researcher. If you've done your homework so well, then certainly you must understand. You know what Miles Edgeworth will tell the court tomorrow. We were right. Von Karma is going to bring up DL6 in court tomorrow. So let's present him with the letter. Mr. Von Karma, have a look at this. This was you, wasn't it? You instructed Yanni Yogi to commit murder. Yanni Yogi. How many years has it been since I've heard him called by that name? He's a fool. I told him to burn it after he read it. So you admit it? You wrote Mr. Yogi this letter? Yes, my dear defense attorney. Thank you for taking the trouble to bring it to me. You saved me from a lot of needless hassle. Copy it. Nick, what's that? What is that thing? A stun gun. For self-defense, usually. Indeed. 600,000 volts will course through your body like a dog touching an electric fence. 600,000... Oh, don't worry. People don't die from it. Usually. Now give me the letter. No. No. Whoa, what are you? No, Nick, run! Ah! Maya! Out of my way. Phoenix. You were told to run, you fool. And you're telling me there's no cameras in the records room. He got us. Let us go on, of course. And he took the DL6 evidence, all of it. Back to having no clues. Wait. Maya jumped first. Maya, is she okay? Maya. Maya, open your eyes. Maya. The letter. Did he take it? Huh? Oh, yeah. Are you okay? I couldn't stop him. I jumped as fast as I could, but one shot from that thing knocked me out cold. I'm useless. I'm no good as a lawyer or a medium. I can't even call my sister. Not even now when we need her most. I wish I hadn't woken up at all. Oh, Maya. Must be some way I can help her. Better do something about her self-confidence first. Maya. She's holding something. What is that? A bullet? DL6 evidence number 7 taken from the heart of Gregory Edgeworth. I remember. Von was holding this when Maya jumped him. Ooh. I'll prove it to you, Maya. You're most definitely not useless. I'll prove it to you in court tomorrow. Oh no. No! I don't think we've got enough. But that bullet looks interestingly like the bullet that Yanni Yogi used. So we'll go back to saving it number 1. Okay. We're approaching New Year. This is it. Judgment Day. Today, things are going to be settled at last. A lot of things. Ah! What's the big idea? Sorry, Nick. I only touched your shoulder. I guess the shock hasn't worn off from my run-in with the stun gun yesterday. That's not how electricity works. So not only are they messing up legal theory, they're messing with science and physics. Ah! Anyhow, today's the last day of the trial. Good luck, Nick. Yeah, thanks, Maya. Edgeworth is looking glum as always. I hope Von Karma doesn't push him too hard. Whoa! What are you doing? Sorry. I'm sorry. I just thought I'd cheer you up with a pat on the back. Maya, maybe you should go outside and discharge. Right. Good idea. It's been like 12 hours. How has that not already happened? Try not to electrocute anyone on your way out. Whoa, yeah, pal. What's gotten into that girl? Detective Gumshoe. Morning, Mr. Edgeworth. Good morning. How did it go, Detective? Have no fear. As promised, I captured our runaway caretaker. I just brought him in. Took all night, pal. Thanks, Detective Gumshoe. You must be tired. Actually, after that shock I got on the way in, I feel pretty good. He says he's forgotten his own name. But that has to be a lie. Why would he want revenge on Edgeworth if he couldn't remember his past? He does remember. I'm going to prove it. I'd love to be able to compare things in the inventory, because the bullet will line up. I'm sure of it. Court is now in session for the trial of Miles Edgeworth, despite the fact we proved he couldn't have done it. He didn't do it last time. The defense is ready, Your Honor. More than ready. The prosecution is ready. Right, well, very well. We have reached the final day of our proceedings in this trial. I ask that the prosecution submit decisive evidence. Understood. Come on, don't be awed into silence by every little thing he says. Very well, Mr. Von Karma. Your opening statement. Right. Thanks to Detective Gumshoe's efforts, the boat rental shop caretaker has been arrested. In yesterday's trial, the defense asserted the caretaker was the murderer. However, the caretaker has yet to confirm this. Yes, of course he's not going to. I would like to ask the defense to cross-examine him as much as necessary. Very well. Please bring the witness into the courtroom. That doesn't make sense. We've already... This doesn't make sense. So we've proved that he did it. And it's like, well, the defense has got to cross-examine him. No. No, this is a separate... You do a separate trial for him. I believe you all remember our witness. He lives in the boat rental shop on the lake from where he witnessed the incident. In addition, he has currently lost memory of his name and identity. Witness, why did you run away yesterday? I mean, the judge shouldn't really be asking the question, but you can't really object to the judge. Like, I object to what you're doing, Judge. Oh, overruled. I'm summarily going to overrule you. And that's where you will then appeal to a higher court. The witness was not running away, as he will now testify. I see. Very well, please begin your testimony. Why I left court. Oh, I'm really sorry about just leaving yesterday like I did. I wasn't running away or nothing. I went to buy some food for Polly, see? I figured I got nothing to do with this incident anyhow. I mean, I need one of those motive things, right? And I don't got that one. So my testimony yesterday stands as is. Eventually I'll figure out what accent I gave him the first time and stick with it. Very well. Let's begin the cross-examination, shall we? Has to know his name. Yanni Yogi. You're Yanni Yogi and I'm going to prove it. I'm really sorry about just leaving yesterday like I did. I wasn't running away or nothing. I went to buy some food for Polly, see? Food? That's not what I wanted to press. Polly's a bit of a gourmand, you see. She only eats these high-quality bird pellets from France. They only have them in the big pet shop downtown. But you weren't arrested until this morning. Why didn't you go back to the caretaker's shack? Well, I kind of got lost, you see. The witness has trouble remembering things sometimes. When the police apprehended him, he was on his way back to the shack. Yes, you... Are you testifying? Or is Yanni Yogi? Yeah, right. Nice try, Von Common. No one's going to believe that. I see. So he was lost. Yeah, nothing to do with this incident anyhow. I mean, I'd had neither one of those motives right. I don't got one. How can you say you had no motive? I say you do. You had a grudge against Edgeworth and the victim, Robert Hammond. That's why you took revenge on them, right? Please don't make me repeat myself, Mr. Wright. This witness has no memory of anything beyond several years ago. Can't hold a grudge. It's impossible. Otherwise, it's going to be the same thing over and over until the trial ends. I have to prove this man is who he is. Do that and the motive will prove itself. Right, okay, so... Right, okay. Oh, I still have my file. But that's not a contradiction. Okay. I think one of these we do... I'm going to save... I'll save there, actually. So one of these... I don't know if it's this one. He has nothing to do with the incident. But here's the thing is I can't... Okay, let's just go through each and see what happens. I'd call what you did running away and not just leaving. You heard Larry's testimony, realised you were in danger. Now, Mr. Wright, there's no need to rush to conclusions. I mean, you do. As I said, the witness was not running away. You didn't say anything. Or are you testifying? Can I cross-examine you? No, because you're not testifying, so stop it. I'm getting annoyed. I'm getting annoyed with this guy. Like, I get he's the bad guy, and I'm meant to find him annoying. And I'm meant to find him frustrating. But it's getting to the point where I'm getting frustrated with the game, not with him. Doesn't test me. He sure seems relaxed. In fact, they both do. I wasn't running away or nothing. Then why did you leave? He's just about to say why. Is it so hard for you to just quietly listen when someone is talking? I went to buy some food for Polly, see? But I got nothing to do with this incident anyhow. You've lost much of your memory, is that correct? Yep, seems like it. Then how could you know that you didn't have anything to do with the incident? Or maybe you're lying about not having your memory, You know exactly who you are. The witness has testified quite clearly he has no memory of who he is. If you claim he's lying, show the court some proof. It's impossible. Glad you've come to your senses, right? Very well, witness, please continue.